Okay, I wanted to do a quick video to show you how to get a project up with Cursor and Tailwind really fast to build together just a really quick website using Tailwind CSS. I know a lot of people are kind of scared to get started with Tailwind, and it's amazing, and it's actually even more amazing with AI and Cursor. So yeah, let's pop over to Cursor. I have just a plain empty thing up right here. Let's go to the docs on Tailwind, and you can install however you like. I always do the Tailwind CLI. This one is just kind of built in. And I'm just going to copy this first, npm. Let's get our terminal up. And that goes ahead and installs the npm package. Then we need to have like a CSS file. So I'm going to just put it in kind of a standard place. I'm just going to do source, and I'm just going to make an input.css, and then I'm just going to include just an import Tailwind CSS. So that's it there. And then all we need to do is this command, which what this will do is this will go ahead and it'll watch our project for any Tailwind classes. And it'll watch, the input CSS and output, do the source output CSS, and that's what we're going to put in our file. So let's check it out. So I can just copy this script here and just do that. Watch it, and you'll see there's an output CSS. So this inputs all the Tailwind stuff, and this is our output CSS that we want. And this will go ahead, and you'll see in our terminal, it'll go ahead and it will just watch that. And it's very, very, very fast. So real quick, let's go ahead and just do an index.html and just get something basic up here. And then in here, I'm going to, let me just do include src CSS. Okay, so you see that's just going to include our output CSS. Now we should be able to just go right to this file, index.html. Okay, there's nothing there, as we'd expect. And so now we can start doing some Tailwind-y stuff. So let's go ahead and just do, all right, you know what, here, let's just, this is what's cool about the LLM. Create a generic hero section. All right, and actually I forgot to say using Tailwind CSS, but it already knows we're using Tailwind. So this is what's cool, is you'll see we just went ahead and accepted that, and there is no extra CSS files that it created. So this is just inline, just the HTML right there. That's the whole point of Tailwind. Now we go ahead and we refresh, we're starting to build already. I said this is really nice. If you go into the Tailwind documentation, anything you want to see is right here. Tailwind is really just like building with CSS, but we're using utility classes. So you can do search, and you say, like, if you want to see how flex works, right, the flex boxes, you can go ahead and you can see some examples here, which is really cool. This is really cool. And again, with the LLMs, you can really have a lot of fun with this, right? And say, let's do like make me a pricing grid showing 3 prices. It's so fun to watch this. So there we go. We just save this off, and you can see it keeps recompiling. So this output.css keeps getting compiled. And sure enough, now if we go back here, there we go, yay. Now what's really cool too is anything we want to change on this, let's say we want to like round those buttons off more. So let's go over to here. I'm gonna close this window here. So choose basic, choose pro. Fine. For choose basic, let's go ahead, instead of like just a rounded large, let's do like a full rounded. I have here in extensions, there's a Tailwind CSS in IntelliSense, which is really helpful, and you'll see why. So if I go into here in the button class, I can just hit space, and I can do rounded, and you can see it starts showing all the options here. So I'm going to do rounded full, and you can actually see that it will actually conflict with this rule as well. So we can go ahead and get rid of that. So now rounded full, that basically means it will round it as much as possible. All kinds of stuff. You can see your hover color, you can see the background color. Yeah, there's just a lot of neat stuff that you can do with it. That's kind of beyond the scope of this video, Tailwind, but it's more how easy it is to get set up and how nice it is to use it with an LLM. Also, there's Tailwind CSS Plus. It used to be called Tailwind UI. I got it a long time ago. And these have kind of off-the-shelf templates, right? So like you can see like different hero images, and these are like really, really well done and designed. And in fact, I think they even have some like full pages. Yeah, there's some example pages. So here's like example, page example, storefront, category. My goodness, so many. Let's just do like a storefront page, right? There we go. There's just, I can click on copy here, the HTML. And what's so nice about this is we look at the code. Okay, yep, this is just a div. And so we can go into here. And let's just delete everything we have in the body here. And just paste in this HTML. Again, that's all we did was paste in the HTML. And we'll see what happens is, now when we go back to our template, we have a really nice like layout to start from. So yeah, there's just a lot of really cool stuff that you can do with this. Storefront pages. Some of these require JavaScript. So you'll have to go ahead and get those in there. Marketing, I feel like there was just like a really easy, simple marketing thing as well. Either way, yeah, you can see how you can kind of snap together your own website really fast with this. And actually, I do want to do that at some point as well. So here's like a nice little content area. So we can kind of snap these things together. So I can even back that out. Yeah, it's just really cool to be able to do this. And then, you know, with the LLM too, you can do change the colors to red and the text to show off our new Tailwind course. So this will go ahead and it's just an agent mode in Cursor here. So we'll go ahead and change that out. Let's see how it did. Save that. Yeah, see? So it changed all the accent colors to red and just wrote us up a little something. But yeah, you can see how easy that is to get set up and going. I'm actually going to build just an easy, quick marketing website with this later. And I just wanted to record this quick video to show you how easy it is to get set up with Tailwind and how well it plays with Cursor and AI. So hope that was cool.